broke bread communion. None of us locked down or with juniors apart from each other. Should've met much sooner. Got my heart going crazy like okay bummer. Now the same high school that we dropped out from. Got a new library for my charity funds under both arms.
Oh, say does that
put me on top.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final, so that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. James Harden out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
Now here's Doncic. Inside. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by Green. Left side Curry. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
All the talk is about Harden scoring, but I tell you what, he can dish that rock too.
And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Doncic. And here's Finney-Smith. Back to James. Here's Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic with it. Lets the 3 fly. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
And that one's good. Green.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Doncic. And he lobs it up top. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, James Harden.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
Now here's Harden, taking command on offense when they need it, putting up 21 a game.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And again, the Lakers, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shot is good by Curry.
I just love the ball movement.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They trail by 11. That three's off the mark. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's Curry for 3. That won't go either for Curry. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Well, the Lakers moved from Inglewood to this downtown arena back in '99. This place has been special, Clark.
Some all-time moments here, B.A. Kobe's 81-point game comes to mind. LeBron setting the all-time NBA scoring record. All those classic Shaq, Kobe playoff games. A few titles sprinkled in there as well. Special indeed.
And the Lakers with possession here after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Back to Doncic. From deep. Buries it from 3.
After missing his first 4 shots, good to see him finally get one to drop.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Warriors. Toppin, he's checked in for Green. Moody comes in for Payton. And it's Josh Giddey in for Stephen Curry. Now, here is James. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Russell, that's good.
Oh, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Russell. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. It's rebounded by Golden State. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets. And, man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Here's Harden. Takes it inside, and Harden with the slam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
From deep, Giddey. The shot, no good. The Lakers trail. And there's James from the arc. And Toppin pulls it down.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And that one drops.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Outside Vanderbilt. James finds Russell. No good on the triple. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, ending the quarter up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Toppin out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's James Harden. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. Outside Curry. Up and over Russell. That's good from Curry on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game. Los Angeles shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders...
Good! Another from 3.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year.
Yes, Steph Curry nailed 324 threes back in 2017. That's the mark in jeopardy. We'll see if the march forward can continue.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
Wood outside. Pass to Doncic. Fires from deep. And again, the Lakers, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, B.A., it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us. You know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately heading.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. After Harden retires, most fans will realize how truly generational talent has been.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best shooting guards to ever play. A unique shooting guard. Thick and strong and quick and crafty, deep range, excellent passer. Played a lot of different styles effectively. He'll be much more appreciated after he's done than I think he's appreciated as he's playing.
Toppin, he's checked in for the Warriors. Giddey comes in for Harden. The three from Curry. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Down low from 7 feet away. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Golden State. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Giddey. To the middle. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
And here's Curry for 3. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Reeves. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. LeBron James last season moved into the top 4 all-time in assists and first all-time in points scored. Not only that, he is the only player in NBA history with over 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. And he's still going. Folks, what we are witnessing is legendary. Brian?
Yeah, that is the truth. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Pass to Robinson. Here's Reeves. Giddey defends. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Excellent finish that time inside by Doncic. He's highly skilled. I mean, that's obvious. What's not so obvious is how big he is. This guy looks me eye to eye.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Toppin. And it's Harden in for Giddey. Fires the 3. Connects again from distance.
And it's amazing to say he's almost 2nd overall in career 3-pointers.
And many of those are from way beyond the arc. This guy puts on a shooting display every night.
And to be sneaking up on Ray Allen, Steph Curry, 2 of the purest jump shooters we've ever seen. It's unreal.
Screen by Robinson. Puts up a deep 3. Got a piece of it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Outside Curry, lets it fly. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Outside Finney Smith. Pass to Reeves. Fires the three. Drills it from deep. Reeves has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Drops in the three.
A strong start. And if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Outside Robinson. Finney Smith passes to James. Now here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
Golden State has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. And it's good for 2. Curry's got 30.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Reeves. And another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top, up 19. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, folks. Let's get right to it. First off, we'll take a look at what's happening around the league right now. The Sacramento Kings are ahead against the Thunder at Paycom Center. Second half of play, still anybody's game.
Love the action in that one so far. Might be tight all the way until the end, Ernie.
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Warriors.
Talk about controlling the glass. These guys are outworking their counterparts, the biggest factor in their league right now.
Oh, yeah, they're gobbling up boys like Kenny gobbles up broccoli and asparagus.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Reeves and LeBron fill out the perimeter. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The shot by Reeves, no good. And the Warriors shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Green with a screen on Doncic. Three-pointer, Harden. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 19. You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Brent.
You know, he is so good, B.A., at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Here's Harden. And the Warriors miss again.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
James against Green. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. The shot by James, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Harden with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Robinson with a steal. Doncic left side. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Lakers with possession here. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Reeves. Doubled by Payton. 5 on the clock. From deep, here's Doncic.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Curry passes to Harden. Releases. Gets a very good look and converts. Harden's got 11 points.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Oh, stolen by Payton. To the paint. Very pretty alley-oop. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
James outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And Clark, what's most amazing about LeBron James, how remarkable he is playing at his age.
B.A., there's a lot of things that are really incredible about LeBron, but that's one of the most incredible. His high level of play at his advanced age. And he's still playing with great athleticism. A credit to the work he's put in and his giftedness.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Out to James. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Doncic against Harden. Clock at 6. Tips it up. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Over Doncic. Harden misses.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Back to Finney-Smith. And here's James. The 3 is up. Offensive board. Lets it go from deep. And the 3-pointer goes. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Woods checked in for Robinson. Vanderbilt comes in for Finney-Smith. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Doncic. James against Payton. There's the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Outside Giddey. And he gets it to go. Giddey's gotten his second bucket. There's a minute 26 left in the third. And here's James. Give him 8. And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. The 4th team foul. Now into the lineup for your Lakers. Number 4. Dalton, number 4.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Pass to Wood. 3 on the clock. Russell from outside. Not going to go that time. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Payton passes to Harden. Lets it go from the wing. Top-end shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to James. Here's Russell. Vanderbilt, a screen on Harden to the middle. Vanderbilt, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Looney, a screen on Russell. Harden, good. Harden's got 15 points.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Josh Giddey, Obi Toppin out there with Moody. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Doncic passes to Russell. Doncic, a screen on Curry. Back to Doncic, over Moody. Looney grabs a miss.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Curry, the shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Curry's got 35.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Doncic on the wing. It's stolen away. Up and over Russell. Again, the Warriors score.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Russell against Curry. Now here's Russell. He's covered closely. Wood finds Doncic. Over Moody. It's tipped. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Toppin, driving inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Reeves. Five to shoot. Here's Vanderbilt, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Obi Toppin. Well, the value of Jared Vanderbilt as a strong wing defender is pretty undeniable, Clark.
You cannot win consistently without players like Jared Vanderbilt. I mean, you need a shutdown defender that has versatility. And it's a skill that he takes a lot of pride in. He's worked at. He brings a lot to the table at that end of the floor.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Grimes comes in for Curry.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. The three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Brad, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, B.A., that's why they call it a partnership. We talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
The Lakers making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. The Warriors also with us up. Boucher's checked in for Looney.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
For three, James on target from range.
That signature pull-up, not many do it like James does.
Here he goes. Grimes' shot is off. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Reeves, the pass to Finney-Smith. He drops it from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Doncic. Jacks up a three. They get the rebound. And a big finish by Robinson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Doncic with it, and it's Boucher picking him up. Robinson passes to James from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Grimes. James with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hands is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. And Golden State also making a switch. Kleba, he's checked in for Boucher.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And this is one of the best teams we have ever seen. 69 wins this year. Wow.
And this will be a fitting end to a matchup they've dominated all season. This is a very comfortable opponent for them. This win will make them a perfect 4-0 against the Lakers.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
That one misses.
At the line for the Warriors, Quentin Grimes.
And he sinks the second. There's 49 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Christie. Pass to Russell. Here's Christie. Fires for three. Looney grabs a miss. Here's Moody. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Hey, shot's good.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Here's Giddey. Deflected.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
James, your playmaking really stood out. How do you strike that balance between setting the table and calling your own number?
Every single game is going to be something different. And so sometimes they're going to allow me to score points, and sometimes they're going to take those points away and try to get me to facilitate. But I'm willing to do both, and I just take the reads, whatever they give me. And tonight was a great team effort. Everybody played well, contributed.
Guys, he's shown in his career he's willing to do it all.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.